The majority of the engages. I'd like to see that continue.
Hantera. Oh my days, Hantera taken so low, but not out critically. Mid on the other side needs to be afraid. Eika will get the Spirit Rush reset beginning. SkewMond playing and Fatihac just can't do more. There's a lot. Just cuts them all down.
Of FUT. A very, you know, it's the Maokai support that goes through.
Okay.
Very interesting change up to send the Sejuvani top, but also then to give us Maokai support.
Welcome to
Okay. How's this? I mean, I sort of see how how this is supposed to work, kind of with the ultimates coming up, where you kind of do one into the other. But
so
how does that lane right?
It's like the rocket grab was used right before we panned down, and that prompted the engage there from Asper. Looks quite strange now.
Mojito's in behind. Hantera's not going to enjoy this one at all. Ignites down, and first blood goes the way of Fatihac's piercing arrow.
Yeah, right. I was going to say Fajito because I was reading Fatihac and Mojito.
What? It's just like a fajito and a mojito.
Very nice way.
Feeling minty fresh, considering his name.
Okay.
You're not happy with that. Okay. I heard that. Sorry.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you just let them sit. As someone who might be sitting down very soon is Asper. Bye-bye.
He's going very deep, and he's dead. Two rights, Hantera. Certainly not going to just sit there and wait. Oh my god, Fatihac returns the favor. Phenomenal flash Q there with the blight stacks.
Yeah, so much burst damage just to execute Hantera. Like I say, pop. He finds himself the second kill of the game. Does exchange flash for it, but why wouldn't you in this case? Really nice read here from SkewMond, expecting LeeSin to show up. Level 6 StarScreen, really powerful.
The turnaround is pretty damn good, and the needles come flying on through. And it's anesthetic on a lot of them. They put into a long, long sleep of death.
Ah, great read. We saw earlier on as well how powerful the burst damage can be. Shiganari.
Oh my god, he's very close to both sides now, though. One final piercing hour, a Peacemaker will put either of these AE carries in the dirt. They are certainly playing to the wire down here in bot lane.
Blitzcrank is in the area, but with the top side priority, like we mentioned, and also mid lane priority, as Eika gets back to lane faster than Tempt does. Herald will be stied up, and I don't quite think a true wholehearted contest should be able to be had here.
Hantera counters us back. Night is dark and full of rocket grabs and charm afterwards. We saw this combo last game, and it was absolutely disgusting. FUT fell foul of it one game ago. They might be falling foul of it again. They lose their support. Eika has to pop the ultimate, but little else. Nice pick there from Aegis alongside getting a hold of that Rift Herald.
Yeah, excellent stuff.
Charm to have extortion again, but on the other side, it's the ultimate popped onto StarScreen, and he is cut down to size. Lot gets another. Eika so low in the mid lane, but doesn't fall. And now this ultimate backup from Lot will not go any further.
Still be around from AEGIS. And AEGIS again in a position where they could be looking to play spoiler for FUT. Definitely Movistar Riders' best friends at the moment.
Oh, Shiganari, I'm not sure you want to be there, my friend. You've got flash, you've not got cleanse for another 10 seconds. The blight stacks are in. It means so much damage. Comes on through, and Fatihac secures a third kill for Caitlyn. Not working up thus far as Lot now in danger. Throws down the hallowed mist, but I think it will just be consecrating the ground. She might end up in a grave in as maybe not though. Turning it straight back around, gets the kill with the ignite and is not traded back. I spoke to So, the only thing she is hallowing is the enemy's graves, never mind her own. StarScreen now having to Arctic Assault on out of there.
But there's a fair amount of true damage inside of some of the key carries as Flash. Oh, wow.
Twisted advance, Shiganari in danger. There's the ultimate there as well, and Nature's Grasp is strong indeed. She ain't letting go today. And Fatihac goes on to a rampage, a third death for Shiganari, who has been left alone.
Down there now. And on the top side, the trade has to happen, right? If you're Aegis, you have to just hard force this top side when you're losing so hard.
Oh, StarScreen.
Goodbye, my friends.
Looking like it is pork for dinner tonight. This boar being cut down to size. Eika comes on over, uses the ult to claim the kill, and will ult right back on out afterwards. Nicely managed by Aegis. They get the turret as well.
Just...
there's going to be like a massive jump scare. Tempt goes in and gets jumped. Tempt taken so low. He is playing with fire and knocks right on out as Mojito finds a Q and takes it, but his mid lane is already dead.
Very, very tough. Now, there's not really anything to play for, but that wouldn't stop our teams from fighting, would it?
We're right into the playground. Schoolyard as we're getting a massive little brawl in the river. First kill goes over to Mojito, making a second to StarScreen, who's been under the cosh so much these last 2 games, but gets a shutdown against the Gwen. Important moments for FUT, who just lost their mid lane.
A lot of the range champions damage, very, very important. Eika.
Dangerous place to be. It's another good charm as someone comes diving towards him, but it's still going to be the ultimate that is burned.
No.
Q hit him again, but uses that final charge of the Spirit Rush to get on out to safety. But now Hantera, Eika on a flank for corralled. It's a decent use of the ultimate, try and buy space from Asper though. The branches come on forwards and SkewMond is taken out before the fight can really get started. Lot now taken low, but the scissors begin to snip some people down the side. This Gwen does so much damage. The Rift Maker is certainly up and running. Eika gets a killing spree, and they get the shot down onto Fatihac. Shiganari picks that kill. Tempt though over the wall will make sure to get a kill onto Hantera, but Shiganari beginning to fire back, but that's not a particularly strong Caitlyn. Still though in the end, you can certainly play spoiler. They did earlier today with the AP Malphite new combo.
Bomba.
That game was so bad. Might be able to do it here against FUT and really cause spoiler and heartbreak. The representative Asper though, with the support, Maokai throws down the ult, goes on in with the twisted advance, but he's so deep. He's taken out Eika on a rampage. That puts him up 12 stacks over the 10 mark, but now the turnaround begins.
Oh my god.
StarScreen goes in for 6, so starts long. Oh my days. He is absolutely monstrous, snipping away with not scissors but a guillotine. It's a death sentence to be anywhere near this doll.
On point with the hook so far. 057 doesn't necessarily speak to the importance of the pick so far.
He has been very close to landing so many picks. SkewMond! Q's forward into the river, but FUT were waiting. Hantera, though, is going to be on vision, but could look for an important rocket grab nonetheless. Shiganari now over the wall, beginning to throw out some peacemakers. Not too much more. Mojito goes in with the ward-up flash kick and gets a kill onto the jungler. Now it's FUT's turn to start at the Baron with a man advantage. SkewMond. It had been looking so good for Aegis, but they might just have thrown it away.
The raid boss.
Lots TPing in.
The raid boss.
I hear. This Gwen is so scary. StarScreen gonna have to be afraid as Fatihac goes gold in the face of the Gwen.
The raid boss!
Shot down, but my god, finally Lot falls. Eika should surely pick up the tree, does so. Everyone else solo, but Eika
so much damage.
Make use of the remaining ultimate to get the all-important kills. The E goes wide. Everyone else so very low. Hantera looking for picks. It is a hook onto Tempt. Goes down. No more ultimates available, but they can still burn people down the back end of it. The Leandri's burn, it's huge! Eika now in a 2v2, he's got 2 of them.
He's got to block the Q.
Can look for some more. The Q goes on to Hantera, not onto the Ahri, but with no ult, no ability to follow up 2 members with the Baron survive. Damage. This isn't utility build, this is full Medjai's Cosmic Drive Leandri's. You are certainly in a position to try and carry this game as Eika and Lot still very, very scary. Of course, it's difficult. You're down to Soul Point. FUT have got the Baron, they have made that last play work out for them, but 4 items now complete for the mid laner of Aegis. There's enough bite in the solo laners of Aegis to maybe find a way back into this game.
Yeah, you have to imagine so. 3 items, like you mentioned on Eika. Lot's been a raid boss pretty much since he hit that first item. It's just about hitting the skill shots now for the side of Aegis. The important ones. Charm, rocket grab. Just something to isolate a target. Get a snowball going. SkewMond as well has been fairly on point for the majority of the engages. I'd like to see that continue. Hantera.
Oh my days, Hantera taken so low, but not out critically. Mid on the other side, needs to be afraid. Eika will get the Spirit Rush reset beginning. SkewMond's playing a Fatihac. Just can't do any more. There's a lot. Just cuts them all down. It's a Reaper's Scythe as Eika. It's Spirit Blossom Ahri. That's appropriate because she is guiding all their souls to the afterlife. Another few more stacks on an already full book. The library's going to need a new copy of Medjai's. It's beautiful to behold. Famous mythological figure. Grooviest of them all, as we've got ourselves a soul fight. And enough giggling because it's soul secured by FUT. And maybe that's what they need to come back in, but Lot does not care how tanky you are. You're still but paper before the might of scissors, and there is no rock to be found. You're being washed away by the tide that Aegis are bringing. Yes, they're out of playoffs, but the might of LFL is nothing to be sniffed at. It is not to be snipped at either, as Lot will bring down the scissors one more time and decapitate what hopes remain from FUT. Their playoff dreams crumble, and Aegis play spoiler once more on their last day of groups.
Aegis play spoilers. And the next game is going to be about first place. All about locking in that quarterfinal by StarScreen. Very, very squishy. And AEGIS will close this one out in an upset. And I like what you said, Sam. FUT, they rolled rock, but they were paper to AEGIS' scissors in the top side. AEGIS will go 2-4, tie up FUT, and keep them locked in the group stage. And play spoiler, and potentially give us a tiebreaker for first place.